Hello, my petals, and welcome to another episode of the Roze Garden. I am your host, Tabula Rosa, aka La Rosa Negra, or Black Rose if you're nasty. And today we will be discussing black queerness in an episode I call Blooming. I am joined today by Black Yoshi. They can't see you.
Oh, that's the same thing?
Yes, they can't see you. No.
Oh.
This is for...
Hey!
Why are you so
But you know,
ghetto?
no,
I love it.
Wow. I'm slow. Don't do that to
I
me.
have next to me right now my glorious, extra gay, absolutely fucking annoying friend Trey.
Hi.
I am, just a little bit. We got our lovely friend Marley.
안녕하세요.
We've got my favorite monster, Jazz.
Bonjour.
Spice.
And we got the man that keeps trying to get me pregnant, Drew.
Ooh.
Keep your tongue in your mouth. I promise you, sir. Sir.
One day. You can have it all.
My ovaries hurt. So how are we all doing today? It's the second day of Pride. This will be released on the 3rd. This has been a stressful June for me.
A bad bitch went to go protest.
Today is the middle of the year.
It is. A bad
And
bitch
we're
went to
halfway
go
through it.
protest.
We are 6 months in.
Can we take a minute to appreciate my... Trey went to protest today.
Yes.
Yes.
We stand.
Thank you.
We
If you made it
definitely
home,
do.
yes.
Especially because it was hot outside. That's a lot.
It was hot as fuck, actually.
Like, really.
Like,
And this stupid city gets hot towards the end of the day. So you think as the sun's going down, you safe? No.
no, 5 o'clock is always the hottest time of the day.
Exactly. For no reason. Like, who
Yeah.
came up with this?
Like, who the fuck?
This is hell's ass crack. I swear.
107? No.
Ugh. Let us take a moment to remember that although it is Pride, we are black queers, and so it is also Juneteenth. Everybody,
Ooh,
just,
coming up real quick.
I just need everybody to let out a Mary J. Blige "He kick" real quick. Just ugh.
Yo, don't get me started. I will put this phone down. I love me some Mary J. Blige.
I gotta get the hat and the good old perm and just start sashaying across the stage doing a full like geriatric crip walk. Okay, so I feel like the most obvious question here is everyone here out?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Last time I checked, I
I'm out
mean,
here.
Yes,
For the most part.
Won't catch me in the closet. You'll catch me in the kitchen, though.
He do be cooking. Like,
Exactly.
if you do come back to Chico, my kitchen is yours. My kitchen is yours, sweetheart.
She don't let nobody.
He's the only one I'm letting in my kitchen, cause like,
Jack can cook too. I throw the fuck down.
yeah, but I've seen his work. Anyways.
Oh, true. I
Alright.
gotta make you my chicken enchiladas.
First of all, that was my real hair you almost burned.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna set the lighter down. I got about ruining lives. I'm sorry.
What in the Michael Jackson is going on here? This is not a Pepsi commercial. Anyways, circling back. Okay, so everyone's out. Do we want to do a brief run through of the different coming out stories? I can start this one if you want.
Ooh.
I don't necessarily have a closet because growing up for me, it was always this face that you see before you. So everyone always just thought I was a little, you know, just a little.
A little.
Sugar in the tea.
you know,
Creative.
Are they
Little bowl of fruity pebbles.
exactly a little bit, just a little bit? And so when I formally came out to my family as trans non-binary, they're all like,
Okay.
I mean, I guess I see it. And so I am in a weird space though, where I use my dead name still technically with my siblings because that's not a conversation we've had yet. And it makes me feel a way, but I mean, I work through it because I understand where my mom's coming from, and she wants to give them the luxury of innocence where they don't even talk about sexuality at all for a minute, because like not even heterosexuality, I guess. But believe I'm about to baseball slide the minute the birds and bees break out. Just But yeah. Anyone would like to go next?
I'll go next.
Oh, ambition. We like it.
Right? So, I identify as bisexual, but gay works too.
Gang.
Gay?
Yes.
Gay is gay, whatever.
I mean, everyone's a little gay.
I came out, I can't, like, it's kind of like what you said, like, people just kind of already knew, but at the same time, it was like, okay, whatever. The only one that really seemed to not know at all was my fucking father. And the way I came out was, he was dropping hints. Like, he was just like, I'm gonna love you no matter what. And then when I told him, it was like, he's like, I'm gonna love you no matter what. You're my son. I'm always gonna be there for you. And I was like, okay. So he's dropping hints. So I just told him, and there was some work. No, there was some work after rebuilding the relationship. But like, other than that, like if you ask me, I'll tell you. But like, if that conversation really doesn't happen, you can just kind of put two and two together. Does that make sense?
Mind your business, basically.
It's a mind your business, but like if you ask, I have no problem telling you.
Okay.
Like I just don't like to volunteer information. That's how I've always been.
Oh, that's fair. That's very fair. I don't know if I need to go down my list of titles, but it gets more complicated with me being non-binary. Because I'm non-binary, pansexual, but like, there's apparently like more terms that I don't even know, and someone's all like, "Oh yeah, you're this." I'm like, I guess I'm just like.
Just yes, every label you can think of.
It's a learning process.
It's not even a learning process because I don't care about all the labels. I really don't. I'm just like, you cute, I'm cute, let's go make something cute.
Exactly.
But who would like to go next?
I can.
Lord.
Unless someone else wants to go first.
I had to go fact check myself.
I swear to God, if I have to point you out, I'm pulling you through the screen.
Just
You gonna get me out of Virginia? Go ahead. You want some
I'm gonna pull from the back, the tender roots.
No.
Okay, but since Jasmine offered, Jasmine.
It's so. Let's clear. It's Giselle.
Juanita.
But also, Jasmine is still acceptable because that is the name I give to people I intend to fuck one night and leave. So, my coming out story is like, I guess, it's not 14. I think I was like 14. I told my mom I had a crush on a girl. I'm pretty sure it didn't go well, but it didn't go awful. And I just continued doing whatever the hell I wanted regardless. So, I mean, the number of people that apparently think I'm straight is still concerning, so I don't know. But hey, I make an annual Facebook post on the 1st of June about the fact that my wife will kick your ass.
I mean, if it makes
wherever
you feel
she may be.
If it makes you feel so much better. I also look straight, but for the wrong reasons.
Right? No, I'll come out to people at work and they're like, I thought you were straight. I'm like, did you not see me hit on like 15 girls in a row?
I'm like, but also for me, it's more on the side of, oh my God, I thought you were straight. It's like, no ma'am. Excuse me. No ma'am.
Oh no.
But Cammie, thank you for saying fuck the labels, because my favorite thing to say at any GSA meeting ever is I don't give a fuck sexual, but I only date girls.
You know? Period. Okay. I'm about to volunteer the next person. Marley, step to the plate, honey.
Oh Lord. Alright, so with my coming out, none of my family, well, I can't say none. Only my sister ever knew. Because there would be times when my family go out and things like that, and I'd be in my bedroom, and you would see me popping off to some single ladies, and she caught me multiple occasions. So she didn't say nothing.
So this single
But
lady
she
was
was-
putting her hand up.
Okay.
Well,
But when my mom actually found out, it was kind of awkward because my mom is nosy, so she snooped around in my laptop and saw my conversation with the guy. So that's how she found out, which unfortunately today she's still not as open-minded as she can, but at least I know that I have the love and support. But she still was real shady because I didn't tell my dad, and she went on her way to do that herself. So I'm just like, all right, ma'am, I see you.
oh wow.
But
Yeah. Some of them do that.
but
You know.
not the rest of my family, no, but my immediate family members and some cousins. And of course, people outside of that, they just, oh, this man, that he like dick. Basically, they know. They know everything. But, yeah, that's
I
about
feel like
it.
it gets easier over time.
It really does.
It really
Mhm.
fucking does.
Because, well, I don't think it gets easier. I just think after, like, the big, like, nerve is coming out, you just stop giving a fuck anymore. Or
Yeah.
after you get laid so many times, you're all like, this feels great. I'm going to keep doing this. I don't care how you feel.
I find that I have a harder time telling people that I've just grown to like truly love as people, like i.e. the friends I've made in college and shit. But like once I get over that, it's like whatever. Or like I'll just say something like, okay, whatever. But like there's still a couple of like two in specific that don't know.
Is today the day you want to...
Bitch, I'm not gonna set myself up.
But you kind of already... You put the stepladder there. You might as well climb.
Nah, I'm good.
There's nothing wrong with a little social suicide, honey.
Social suicide. Just for that, here you go.
Oh, wow. Okay, and before I do this, I guess we'll have... Gerald, did you go?
No, Gerald did not go. Hurry up.
What? Jordan!
You've been real quiet. You've been real quiet.
Alright. Well, I believe, I only assumed my mom assumed that, you know, I wasn't all the way straight. Because there was one night where I tried to go out to a gay club. And I did go out to a gay club. But of course she looked up the place and was like, so you're going here? I'm like, yeah, bitch, I want to dance. But, you know, that excuse ain't lived for too long. So she was getting suspicious when I had one friend coming over. Of course, we're both DL and we're dating. And she asked about it one day. And then the next day she asked about it. You know, like in like a forcing way. You know how parents do.
Something you want to tell me?
Right. So, you know, I came out to her, and I'm the first person to ever be like LGBT in the family. So, you know, I had to explain everything to her. I used my explanation, you know, of being bisexual, like, you know, you like apple pie, but, you know, sometimes you go over to the pecan pie, right? So
we don't talk about pumpkin. We don't talk about
pecan pie. You know, it hit a different way than the apple pie. So
I hit my pecan pie a little bit different, ma.
Right, you know, like, you know,
it's a really good example.
You just slap both of them pies on the plate and you just walk out with it. You ask no questions. You obviously like this pie. Why would you not want more of this pie? Like,
and sometimes you're gonna eat one of those slices.
Pie.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, which do you prefer? Which do you lean more towards? The pecan or the apple?
I mean, pop a titty in my mouth, because why not?
Just as long as it's not a peach.
Hold on. Peach pie.
She wasn't like as supportive as first, but now she's a little bit like more open with it. She's being more aware about LGBT people and stuff like that. So in the long end, you know, of her shading me, it kind of got nice.
My mom shades me all the time.
Can we take a minute to talk about the fact that he really made an entire fucking TikTok about this?
Who?
What do you mean? I don't know.
What?
You sure the fuck did. You did make a
Did I?
not about the pie. You made a TikTok about coming out.
Oh, yeah. No, that was also an actual live event of what happened. My mom actually came in on us just like chilling and just stared at me for a good like 30 seconds. That was a real life event. So, yeah, that was a real thing.
Okay.
I think that's why it's so funny to me.
And without further ado, we have last but not least, Drew.
I
I feel like every time I say your name now, because you're just sitting here, I just gotta, Drew.
the little stars at the end of the rainbow.
No, really. Little glitter just.
I feel like I don't even remember. I think the first time I actually came out was when I was like working for GSEC. I think that's when I met you freshman year, camp, and I was like, okay, and we were sitting by the stairs, and you were like, so what do you like? What do you and like what are you singing? I think I told you I was bi, and we were both sitting on the stairs. I remember this. It was freshman year. And so we were just talking about it. And then I think weeks after I became the queer program coordinator after that. And then my family saw one of my drag shows. And I think it just went from there. Because when I was doing my drag show, I posted it on Instagram, and then my cousin saw it, and then she's like, my aunt, like how aunts talk and they just get together and just like.
Oh, did you hear about so-and-so son?
Don't let an aunt know a damn thing you don't want the entire family to know about.
But, I mean, I was looking good because when I was in drag, I was like, well, look at this ass on stage. Like, this is good.
And this bitch moving.
But I was chilling with it. Because I know I have a lot of family members that were just like, hey, if you need any support, I'm there for you. Like, what is being like queer? What is being like bi mean to like that? Because they were just confused and the whole thing. Because we didn't really talk about it that much, and especially since high school, I was at that Catholic private school. It didn't even need to be like a big conversation starter to start with. So, yeah, excuse my thing.
We love that. Just. You came out with a hug. Okay. But I kind of feel like, okay, so answer me this. Was there ever a moment where they opened the door and was like, you gonna come out?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we've all had
I feel
that.
I feel like we all.
I feel like we've all had that moment.
Yo.
Whether we knew about it or not.
I was in like 8th grade, and I read the reason I'm so like sex positive, and then not only sex positive but so informed on sex is because I spent all of my 8th grade year, when I tell you I read every single gay book in my library, if it was fiction, factual, documental, medical, I went through everything because I had all the questions. I'm like, what is this? What is this thing? This thing that makes me like people.
I just watched Yoshi.
See, I think my having the door held open was when I Kissed a Girl by Katy Perry came out.
Oh my God.
Mind you, I had yet to have a girl that I liked, but I was singing that song nonstop. And so my mom is like hearing me sing this consistently, and she's like, "Is what is that?" I'm like, "It's a song, I swear." It took a week for me to get my aunt to hear the song on the radio so that my mom would believe me. Because she swore I was trying to come out without trying to, and I was like, not yet. That conversation will happen like in 2 months from this event, but
there go the aunts telling again. We gotta love an aunt, honestly.
Hey, no, the aunt had my back because she was like, "No, Tanisha, like this is an actual song. I heard it on the radio." My mom did not believe me. Like, she had yet to hear this song that I don't know how every time it came on she missed it because that song was popular. And I'm just like, it's real, I swear.
The devil was working on that day. Oh. Okay. So I guess my first question would be about like your day-to-day, honestly. Do you feel like a pressure to go through the world? Like, I'm gay, ha ha, or is it more of a subtle, yeah? Or
Ooh.
is it more of a, are you
I
gay?
don't know. I feel like I have a different kind of survival. You've been down here,
Yeah,
and remember when you were like, we should go out to the clubs and everything?
right.
Yeah, I was a little hesitant, only because Virginia Beach gays are like,
Messy.
I don't know. I say it's like a reality show down here because everyone knows each other, everyone's in each other's mess and stuff like that. So I don't think I'm surviving more as like just like a black gay male. I feel like I'm trying to meet a standard of being a gay male here, which is ass. And you know, I never really paid attention to it as much.
This
But
is,
you know, I don't know. Does anyone else go like through a thing where you feel like you're hitting some kind of standard that you have to like meet, or is that am I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I was
Yeah,
tripping.
yeah.
I was just making sure. You
I
know.
don't know.
No, so being a black English major is always interesting because it's a primarily like white field. So we'll get like a couple of books that have like homoerotic themes. And so of course the white kids will be like, oh yeah, I vibe with this. And then I'm sitting there as the black gay in the class like, I'm like, I feel like I need to speak on this. But now I'm also straddling this line of being the one black student in the class and then being the one black lesbian in the class.
Right.
But whenever Odysseus comes up, if you think a girl does not go on a tangent about how Cersei was a queen and deserved better and Odysseus should be the one that fell off the roof trying to get at my girl like that,
Wow.
honey. I did an entire I wrote an entire paper entirely because I was like, I have a huge crush on Cersei. They do her dirty. This is a fine ass bitch. This is a queen. You will understand why I love her. And then I presented that essay at Chico State, so it was great.
You know, of all the places to present that essay, just choices were made.
Choices were definitely made.
Well, because I wanted to be on the symposium, but I didn't have any literature papers because my first semester was mostly linguistics. So all I had was this paper I wrote for my JC that I was really proud of because it was titled "Tempt Me with Your Divinity," and I'm like, what have I been doing nonstop this semester? Screaming about how all women are goddesses. What should I present this paper where I scream about this woman who is a goddess?
She really titled this paper "Tip Me with Your Divinity," and this is a wrap, everyone. Thank you for
But
coming
I want to
today.
read it though.
Right.
I want
Let me
to
see
know
if I can
more.
find the Google Doc link and I'll post it in the chat later.
Oh no. Okay. I
I'm
don't.
low-key interested.
I don't think I have the pressure to go through the world and just like exist because I can admit I've got femme privilege. So, being femme passing, I can just casually walk through the world and it's like I don't have to answer any questions. I just exist. If people ask the questions, yeah, I'll tell you. And then people just look at me, but like, no, you're not. And that's why I don't say anything half the time because I hate, but no, you're not. Like, really? I don't believe you. I basically have to make a
Ooh,
spectacle.
that
Like,
you're too pretty to be gay bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate when you gotta prove everything to people.
Right.
Oh. I'm like, take me home. I'll show you everything you need to know.
Oh,
Take me home. Listen, come here. I'll show you really quick. I need less than 5 minutes.
You want this lemon? That's a lot.
You do really be throwing out the oohs, don't you? Just all the love.
I mean, you might as well just chuck it at him. Let him know what's up right now. Shoot.
The aggression. You gonna catch
he
this
said,
heart.
I want
he
to
said, you want some hair.
Right, shit.
And that wasn't aggressive enough, Gray. It was more like it's heart
He
grenade.
said-
It's like incoming.
Like Mike.
Ooh.
Damn.
Okay, so I guess this is a
Don't
good
play around
segue.
here.
We're talking about love and like needing attention, dating. Do we? Okay, so I know this one's gonna be either really linear or very diverse. I'm curious to know how this is gonna go. How do we feel about dating, but how do we feel like in the dating scene?
Oh.
I'll let y'all go
mean,
first.
I think for me, whenever I'm dating somebody,
She just to her question, I say this. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it says love is in the air and it's a dumb white bitch with a plastic bag over her head.
You know, that's one way not to catch coronavirus.
That's one way, but that's also one way to die too.
You know, win-win situation. That was dark. I'm sorry.
We took a very morbid.
A little bit.
That's how we work.
I loved it.
That's how
I
we
loved
work.
it.
That's the best thing.
You know, I think we're on the spectrum of the edgy gays. I'm sorry. If I was just skinny enough, I just might be an e-boy. Just barely.
Oh.
But
You wanna just at me?
what?
I
Here,
didn't.
we can get fighting.
You know. Okay, but if I'm really atting people, I gotta at two different people, cause Grey and Yoshi, y'all fighting for like skinny legend, like.
What?
I mean,
What the fuck you want me to do?
I look like a croissant.
What?
I hate.
Did he just call himself a snack? Is that what I just heard?
A pastry.
I
A
gotta
pastry.
go.
Breakfast.
I gotta go. Toodles.
He said, "I'm the most important meal of the day."
He said,
I'm not. A croissant is actually a little fattening. You should watch it. It hurts.
A croissant.
It's a little toxic.
A little action.
drop it like one of your French girls.
I was gonna say something, but this is supposed to be family friendly. I'm
Is
sorry.
it? Is
No.
it really?
Not at all.
Okay, so if you don't say it.
Can you not?
Right.
I was gonna say, paint me like one of your French girls in like 20 minutes. Ah! But
I ain't going first. Who doing it? I ain't doing it first.
okay. You've been real quiet, Drew.
Okay.
What?
You said that with attitude.
Wait, what?
So, I know we've been over the river and through the woods, but we were supposed to talk about, like, the dating scene and how you feel in dating, all these things.
I feel like, well, for me, my partner, they're from Sweden, so I mean, dating is just all long-term relationships. So I mean, that's just my thing. But I think that for them, they don't know what it is to like. They don't really know what it means to be Black and queer at the same. Like, they don't really have the same idea of like police brutality. They don't have the same idea of really that much. There's like a diversity for them, but they're fine with understanding like what can I do to like support you, or like what can I do to make things better in a sense.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm proud of it.
You know, also, can we take a minute to celebrate the foreign love? Okay.
Interracial love.
I was about to say Sweden. Damn.
That's a continental bag. You know you gotta be. You know you gotta be popping.
Wait, what did Chris?
Where's my shit?
She's trying to kill me.
I'm going to stab you. I promise.
See, y'all don't have to worry about her being right next to me.
What?
Because she will try to kill me for everything that I say.
First of all, you did not have to really start singing Sugar Song from fucking Glee.
Definitely Orange is the New Black, sweetie.
Oh, well, there's also that one too, because when Sam started dating Mercedes.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
Okay, well, so we'll let that die. But since you feel like talking, you go next.
All right. For me, the dating scene, I like to keep to myself like a little bit. Like, it takes me a really long time to like open up to somebody, and like, I always, or from like what I've been through, I find that communication is like a very, very strong thing with me, and no one knows how the fuck to communicate nowadays, and I don't understand why.
The aggression.
But I definitely love myself. I definitely think like I'm sexy as shit. Like I'm good. Like I can definitely like go out and like get what I want and dip. I just find that like
I'm not here. You don't see me. I'm not here.
I just find that I'm ready to just like settle down and just like be happy with somebody long term. But like no one seems to know how the fuck to communicate.
Okay.
Y'all get asked a lot, like, who you're gonna marry in the future?
What the? No!
Yeah, you're not.
What?
Because I feel like because I feel like if you're, for a lot of bi individuals, like, they either ask, are you gonna get married to, like, a boy or a girl, like, things like that.
That's
one of the
I've
biggest
definitely
things.
been asked that, but like, to that I say, I don't know what the future holds, and it'll be my decision when it's my decision.
Oh, baby, I live in a Ronald Reagan home. Don't ask, don't tell. There's no questions asked. It's like, oh, that okay. I mean, except for my uncle, but that's because he's a clown. He's a clown and a half. Like for no reason, he be all like, "So, who's your friend?" And I'm like, "No one, no one." I have one friend that looks like rather Asian presenting. He's all like, "All right, you out here trying to make you a little Miss Ho Kim." I'm like, that's not okay. That's not okay. And the worst part is I had to try and like keep a straight face in front of his friend, and I broke and started laughing. I mean, they started laughing too, but still, it's like, that wasn't okay. Because we were. But that's besides the point.
Aunts keep your business out. Uncles always get to the bottom of the situation.
But as for dating itself, I mean, I feel like I don't really like the dating side. I'm more like, I'm weird. I want to find someone casually on a dating app, and everyone I find on a dating app, I'm like, cool, we'll be friends. And then I'm like, I don't mind being around you. I mean, you should definitely spend the night. And then it's like, I don't mind being around you. What if you just, like, took me out to buy food? Like, buy me food. And then at that point, I'm like, you said yes to buy me food? I hit my Debbie Allen. I'm like, how you doing?
Okay, wait. How family friendly are we supposed to be keeping this conversation?
Oh, that was a joke.
Right.
Sweetie. Let it rip.
I was about to say,
I'm just checking.
you can't do that. I'm slow.
No, he didn't.
With the dating
No, he
scene
didn't.
is not family friendly, so I just needed to know.
Right.
You can't say that.
So that I could, like,
I'm going home.
rewind it real quick.
I'm going home.
Like, we just needed to know what can we talk about. Because if we talk about dating...
Right, because my dating involves BDSM. I need to know if that's an acceptable topic.
I mean,
Wait,
I think we can
Queen, by the way, because I love that.
we can touch fetishes and whatnot later. I was more so talking like
Well,
I was talking the
No, okay, so
schematics
you
of
asked-
dating. Oh.
So I'm not trying to be dramatic, and I feel like I am. So, like, my issue with the dating scene is just that, like, I've dated enough people and, like, been enough of a hoe that it's basically, like, I'm at this point where I don't want to fuck around with who I'm going. If I'm going out with you, like, we need to have plans. We need to, like, be going in a direction that sets up for both of us. But I also have, like, ridiculously high standards. One of those is which I am a raging masochist. I spent a good portion of my life acting like that wasn't a part of me. And so now I'm at this point where I don't want to date anyone who's not going to like
Abuse you?
accommodate that. I can't date anybody who's not going to accommodate that.
So
Which makes it really hard because it seems like everyone I only attract masochists and bottoms, but I am one.
So next time I say,
But no, and so I don't date younger than me. I don't interact with people who are younger than me on principle. Primarily because, again, I'm at this point in my life, I am in a really transitory state where I'm like gunning for my future, and if I feel like I have to mentor somebody else while I'm doing that, that's not a relationship I want. I want a partnership, not a mentorship. I don't want to be anyone's mentor.
I feel like the asshole in the room. I mean, affection and whatnot is nice. I just more so am like, you are my person. Now take off your clothes. That's me. My attachment is to the consistency. I'm like, I need to know you're coming home. You are my, not necessarily you are my property in the sense of I own you, but like yes, like.
See, I get that. I have yet, like, I feel that attachment to very specific people. Usually they're either not gay, younger than me, or like, I'm not sure of our relationship to begin with for me to even try to egg that on. And it's just, it's a weird space of existence. And again, there's like the timeline expected of, like, I'm 25. So at this point, I'm like, wow, I'm supposed to get married in like 2 years and have found the person I'm supposed to want to do that with. But I'm too busy with school and work to give a damn about other people right now.
I mean, I feel like, because I'm noticing everything that happened when I was in school, teachers magically get married around like 27, 28. It always happens. I've yet to meet a single teacher after 28. I swear. All
right, well, thank you. You're giving me hope. 2-3 years, I can hold out.
I didn't say the marriage was going to last. Let's be
real. It doesn't
real.
have to last. I just need someone that I can deal with on a consistent basis.
Oh.
For a little bit.
Like 8 or 9
Listen,
years.
I haven't dated someone that like hit all of my standards since I was 19.
She's like, I put my tongue on it. Let me put a ring on it.
She's like,
here, put the ring in my tongue.
Win-win situation.
Yes.
B, you look real uncomfortable right now. You look real uncomfortable. Yes, you.
Who are you talking to? Are you talking to Trey?
No, I am talking to Black Yoshi.
She's dating. I don't know. So the thing with dating with me, I didn't date a lot of people that were out. I had like 90% of the dudes I dated were DL. Which it was like, okay, you know, I'm DL too, so whatever. But when I came out, they were still DL, and I'm like,
how this gonna work?
Right, but you know, I've had training in this, you know. I've just done it back to back, you know. Plus, DLs is fun, you know. It's like, you know, you're like a spy or some shit, you know, like you're like just double agenting.
Gives a whole
like, you know, you know, you guys go to your link up meeting, you guys do your thing, and then y'all leave. You dip. Communication
complete.
You know,
it's like black spy versus white spy. They're just gay. I'm just saying.
This is so much. Oh my god.
Next topic.
But,
oh my. First, he turned into Kim Possible. Then he outed Black Spy and White Spy. This is so much.
I'm just saying. No one's proven me wrong yet. They are definitely.
Hey, Black Spy and White Spy were definitely doing some shit in that off-screen time. That's all I gotta say.
There's no way.
You're not chasing anybody that extensively if you're not trying to get at them.
Y'all would not be beefing this hard if nothing ain't popped beforehand.
I'm not here.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm not here.
But, you see this bitch?
I don't know.
You see this bitch?
Dating for me.
You listen. At least 6 of those fights were because somebody didn't take out the trash and do the dishes.
Someone
sorry.
ain't take out the trash. Someone, it could be.
Wait, what?
I have all those characters are just having domestic disputes, as far as I'm concerned.
Yes, that part.
Sounds about right.
Not the...
But I don't know.
Wait,
Dating
so
for me, like I'm a little no with it. I'll have to say, because like I say I'm an incubus because if I see it, I like it, I want it, I got it. That's just how that works.
That was
But
smooth.
I'm also a hopeless romantic, so I'm gonna talk hella shit on the first day, and then on the second day, I'm gonna be dramatic as hell. That's just how it is. But dramatic as hell with affection, if that makes sense. Like I don't know, crazy girlfriend, but make it fashion. I don't know.
First you show up, you're like fuck you. Then it's like, fuck me.
It's more,
Listen, that is a fair existence. Some people are into that.
Yeah, it's more
I feel
like
that on the whole level.
like you, like y'all
Right?
having some really, really good, like a little good something. I get up, I get dressed, and I talk my shit, I leave, I make it look like I'm not coming back, and then it's only 3 hours later, it's morning, and I come back with roses and waffles. That's just like the plan.
Ooh.
That's how. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Am I crazy? Maybe a little bit. I don't know.
Breakfast in bed, roses and waffles. Just
See,
come
you know
outside
better than
to
me.
the
We not
woods.
going to my house. So we can't go to yours. I'm leaving.
I mean, of course, there's the ones where you just.
Marley, you've been real
shoot.
quiet.
Oh no, Marley gonna go next because we started. Everybody's gone but you. You thought you was sliding by.
Right, I'm over here thinking
Y'all
I'm
really
last.
out here outing people.
Right, I didn't sign up.
Marley, I was just gonna let you slide. I swear.
I see everything.
I figured you was gonna see your time to shine and take it.
He just sitting over here kikiing, taking in all the teachers. No, baby. Knock, knock. Open up.
Gucci.
Open the fuck up.
What? Honestly, well, when it comes to dating for me, I don't have that much high standards, and when I'm already in it with somebody, it's very easy for me to get into somebody, which is why I pull myself back a lot of the times when I see the opportunity, because I'm just like, I'm not gonna let this happen to me. I'm not gonna be stupid. I'm gonna think about this. So when I'm with the person, essentially, I'm just like, okay, whatever happens, happens. As long as I'm with you, I'm fine. And then that could turn out either very badly or that could go very well because they either treat me the best that they can or they just take what they get and they're just like, okay, whatever, I get to do what I want. I'm just like, oh, hello, wait, hold on, Negro, no. So, I don't know. I've been told I'm too laid back. I've been told that I get a lot of mixed opinions from the people that I date when things are said and done. It's just like, I've never gotten this before, so I guess it's insightful, but it's still just like, I don't know if you're just in your feelings, but if you mean it, but I'll take it and I'll see what happens.
Every time?
Huh?
Would you say it's like a learning experience each time?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, Oprah.
Because also, I'm semi out of the whole phase, but I'm still ready. I'm still ready to settle down. But if I don't have to, if I'm just talking to somebody, I don't see what's the problem if I have that person there and that person there, and then it's just like I'm picking I'm an America's Next Top Model or something, and I'm just Tyra.
Put me in, coach.
Who I want to be at the top.
Put me in, coach. Hold on.
Sometimes you get different types of love from different people. Dating more than one is not I don't understand this obsession with monogamy.
I mean, I don't even care about the monogamy part. If you haven't given me a title, don't expect to be the only. Fuck that.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, that too. That too.
I don't think people know the difference between a talking phase and a dating phase, though.
Seriously?
They just go straight to
don't.
dating and they be like, what happened?
They don't.
Talking, I can ghost you and never think about it again. If we were dating and you ghost me, bitch.
Dug my feet
Like they're
into the
talking,
side.
dating exclusively, and then like you're the one kind of thing.
Yeah, it is a process. And each of those have like, they're like, it sounds stupid, but I feel like there are boundaries for each of those that once you cross those, the things go up, expectations go up, the cost of being in a relationship go up. And if you're not willing to respect that, but you keep operating within those boundaries anyway, then you signed yourself up. You don't get to bitch about what happens after that.
This is the end of your subscription free trial.
Right.
Hold on.
Like
Right.
you went
you like
from
to
free
continue?
trial.
And
Thank
then
you for
the
your
basic
purchase.
package.
We appreciate your support.
It's like going up in Netflix. You do the free trial, then you get the basic, and then you're like, oh wait, I need an extra screen. So then you go up to the next one. You're like, man, I'm sharing my account with 3 people. I gave them my Netflix account. Someone else has one more time.
Hold
And then
on.
you get to the stage where
But, like-
6 people have your Netflix and you have 4 screens.
Hold on. Like, but wait, I need help. Okay, so what if I just want? Okay, y'all don't drag me. What if I want like friends with benefits, but like the opposite of that? I want all the perks of a relationship without the commitment. Like,
You don't get to have that.
please.
Look,
That
let me
that
tell
doesn't
you.
exist.
Let me
It is
tell
or
you.
it's not. It's one of the.
You know what that's called? That's called a
That's
friendship. That's called a close
Relationships are
friendship.
toxic. You ask not to be dragged, and I'm sorry that I'm
We're
gonna have to
acquaintances.
drag you. What do
Don't
you
worry.
think you're doing to yourself?
One at a time.
Maybe we are out of time.
I said one at a time.
Oh, you want us to drag you one at a time? Okay.
No, first of all, we're not doing that. I said what I said. I want all the perks of being in a relationship and everything that comes with it, but also,
You're
I'm
not
out
just
of
a
here.
clown, you're a whole ass circus.
I'm out of here. I'm gone. I got to dip. This was fun. My mom said I gotta go home. Sorry.
Look at this and tell me what you see.
A bad bitch.
I see a clown.
I see a bad bitch.
I see a clown.
A whole clown.
Y'all
So
finna.
Tammy, the main issue with that kind of mindset is that is what sets us up to where people don't know the difference between talking and dating.
Yes.
Because you can do that in both stages. But again, the cost of doing it changes when you switch boundaries. If you are talking to this person and you're getting the perks of a relationship and you guys are fucking, boom, okay. If you leave that talking stage, the damage isn't going to be as bad because you're going to be like, we were just talking anyway. But if you like really start getting the perks of a relationship and you're in the dating stage and you're like, my mom said I got to go home, then because of what the fuck was the last 6 months?
Okay, can I, in my defense...
And I'm saying that so angrily and with so much vehemence because the one girl I dated in Chico did that shit. And like, I was so mad.
Okay, in my defense, though,
Ah.
I grew up on Marina and the Diamonds, and I didn't get past rule number 1.
You better get to rule number 2 and wear your heart on your sleeve.
Wait, no, that was rule number 2 said don't get attached. I've been there. Check.
Oh. Oh man, I need to listen to that song again.
Oh my god.
Okay. Do you ever feel like there are any drawbacks to have like being queer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
My dating pool is so small.
Mm-hmm.
My dating pool is weird because I always have to have that conversation about myself every single time. It's like, you know what kind of date you're on, right?
Right.
Guys, are you gonna eat or not?
No.
Aw, you get food too. Wow. You get food
Yeah, I
and
skipped
comedy.
my
What
game
kind of
for you.
treatment?
I skipped dinner for you. Feel special.
I feel very
Speaking of
special.
which, let me get my fat ass up because I'm hungry.
Oh, wow.
I had like
Oh,
one taco like 10 minutes ago.
I could do a taco right now.
Trey, we're gonna.
Oh,
I can always do a taco.
I'm a motherfucking taco.
Oh my god. Wait a damn minute.
Wait a damn minute.
Oh yeah, we've been listening up this entire time. How did y'all not know?
What?
I'm talking about Mexican food, she's on a whole nother level.
Put my beef in your
Listen, I'm
taco.
talking about Mexican food too.
Ooh, Supreme Burrito sounds fire.
I hate y'all.
What was the next topic?
Oh my god.
The drawbacks of being queer.
I feel like
Your pool is already small, and once you apply your filters, it just gets smaller, and then you're looking at 3 matching search results,
When did
and
this
you don't
turn
like
into-
any of them.
First of all, I don't
Yeah.
have grinder eggs or whatever the fuck it's called. Excuse you. I
I think people are more lean to just go to bars or like go do other things instead of actually like flirting in a real setting. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like the bar scene is a pretty big thing, or like Grindr, Tinder, and
Yeah.
Bumble are usually like people's go-to nowadays. Versus actually like saying, "Oh, I'm gonna go to a
Right.
coffee shop and go meet somebody or do that." It's all
I do not
digital
That's what I
or something like
The
that.
problem with going to the coffee shop is that you just don't know anymore.
I think what
Like, you
why
know,
you
there used
just
to be, like,
push.
tells, and you gotta shoot your shot, and you can only be told
You gotta
I'm
look at people
straight
get
so
iced
many
coffee.
times before you're like, I'm never coming back here.
So when she said the drawbacks of being queer, she didn't just mean sexually or dating. She meant like in your day-to-day life.
Oh, well then I got one. Literally constantly
Oh,
waiting for like a moment of like solid queer representation in anything. Like I got it with She-Ra season 5, and I'm so happy.
Weren't they gay
But
the
also
entire
I'm
time?
like, oh, season 5 was nothing but the lesbians are winning.
No.
But it's like so hard because I think this is not just a drawback of being queer, it's also a drawback of being a Black queer. You already are looking at everything through that lens of like, am I gonna see representation? Am I gonna see something that like looks like me? Am I gonna see something that puts me in a good light? And typically the Black gay dies, and you look at it and you're like, there's absolutely no reason for that death. And they give you some bullshit reason, you kind of just have to choke it down. And you're just like, okay, well, fuck you.
Okay, so when you said that, it reminded me of Queen Latifah getting shot up and set it off.
No, seriously.
Seriously, because
Cleo did not. Cleo deserved so much better.
She did not deserve that.
What was the reason, bitch?
about that.
And especially that crying too. That y'all made her
Listen,
cry with that
Queen Latifah was
cigarette
my
trembling
first
on her
lesbian
lip.
crush. Watching her die in that movie destroyed me.
Ugh. I hated
I
that
was like,
bottom
oh
lip.
damn, I can't
swear.
be gay if that's the outcome.
I really hated the bottom lip. Her lip was trembling with that cigarette. I swear. She knew what was up. That was. Who said that? I just want to talk. Like talk. Meet me in the street. I just want to talk.
Listen, fuck the street. See me in the alley behind the bar. We going.
If we get hold on. If we
Lucky if I don't drop your ass in the trash can like Queen Latifah did and bring you down the house.
oh that's not what I'm thinking at all. If we meet in the alley.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna fight. You have fun with whatever you doing.
You know, the weather's lovely outside. The sun is shining.
The weather is lovely.
Hello, my
Look
name
at how
is
dark
Sharon.
it is
I will
out.
be taking over the podcast today.
There's a lot of shade.
Kemi has been deemed unfit to do her job. Useless. So moving on to the next person, Marley. How has being queer?
Excuse you. Why don't? No. Step up to the mic, baby. You was just so eager. Stay right here. Right here.
You're the only one that hasn't
Yeah, I
spoke
do.
so
I'm on a
far.
call.
And you can't go last again. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, wait. So the question is basically queer day-to-day life. That's what it is.
I mean, yeah, but like, also, do you feel like are there any drawbacks to being queer?
Drawbacks day-to-day life. I mean, for me personally, I don't necessarily tell people or to go out of my way to be like, hey, homosexual, but people will very well see it because there's times where, I'm feeling a little cute, I'm putting on my little crop top with my little overalls or whatever, I'm not doing nothing to you, but I'm obviously gonna get those little stares, those eyes of people, and it's just like, I'm not hurting you. Why are you looking at me? I'm very uncomfortable because I hate attention, but I'm drawing attention because of what I'm wearing. So it's just like, I would say there can be drawbacks, but not in the ways that I'm putting it on myself. I feel like people have this mindset so that whenever they see somebody like me, they're just like, oh, he's one of those kind of people. And it's just, it sucks, but it's just, I don't know.
Damn.
I don't know what you say about it.
Do you need a hug, baby? I'm sorry.
Like,
I'll send you
podcast
genuinely,
ever, like,
You're welcome.
I'm not.
this is such an
It's
interesting
not
podcast.
it's not like.
I said this earlier, but like, if you listen to this podcast,
Don't you do it. Don't you.
if you if you listen to this podcast, you must be like a very interesting person. Like, you must listen to Brownstone if you love me all the time. You must. Ow! You must watch Love, Death, and Robots.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Say something else.
That's my
Say
favorite.
something else.
Anime.
Oh, I'm sorry. She said
I can
something. You have to
respect
get
that.
attacked.
I love to hear it. I love that song.
I just want to say you two are all witnesses to this murder.
You actually have good blood.
Well,
That's fine. It's not my
Don't say that on the podcast, stupid. Make sure you edit that out.
oh no, there are no edits. There is no fixing. One size fits
Tammy,
all.
we can't get you off if you don't edit.
She
I'll get
said
myself off, thank
filtered, untucked, you getting everything.
Right. You in the raw.
I did it, and what? I'm gonna be looking just. I'm ready for my mugshot.
She gonna do it and she gonna look at the camera like, what you said, what you got?
Jazz, you sound so worried. Oh my god.
Listen, of course I'm worried. If your ass go to jail, I have like one less reason to ever come back to Chico in my life.
Man, you're right. Hold on. I'm only gonna be here like 2
son.
years or less if I can get the fuck
Okay?
ASAP.
Rocky.
Your
Right.
point? That's 2 years that I would have one less reason to bring my ass up to Chico.
Hold on, that would be 2 more years. You have
and
more.
then-
If I went to jail.
And then who's gonna text me and let me go off about how Bakugo and Todoroki are a thing, and
They're
then
really
tell me
not.
I'm
They're
wrong,
not.
and then have to concede because bitch, I'm right.
I've never conceded. You just insist that you're right. That's all that is.
I know. That's exactly what concession is. Happy wife, happy life.
But you're not right though. If anything, you're wrong.
This is why I have Trey here.
Oh.
For once, he's useful.
You don't get to stab me multiple times in the arm and then praise me. You don't get to do that.
I mean,
No, that's exactly what you should be doing. Listen, Trey, we can trade spots because that sounds like a great place for me.
Oh, Lord have
Honestly,
mercy.
I mean,
Aren't they?
I'm
I thought
okay
the kings
either way.
were later.
I mean, now and later, I guess. It's more than a candy. Whew.
I don't like millimeters.
Gerald?
Ooh, Chile.
So the question.
Over there eating your chicken nuggets. You went, huh? You said what?
Oh. Let me see. My black queerness. I never really like took it into account. I've just learned to just, I'm learning to like myself and appreciate myself a little bit more. So I've never really taken anyone other's perspective of me, like, seriously, because, people talk mess about me all the time. So if you're talking mess about me because I'm wearing a crop top, then, baby, like, why is that the main topic? If you're worried about what I'm wearing, of course I'm about to analyze the fuck out of you. Like, why is your shirt crinkled? Why does your shorts have, like, some weird ending part, where it's just, like, because I live by the, like, the don't tell rule. If people ask about it, then that's fine. But if y'all don't, I ain't gonna tell you. But like you said, you dress up, you feel cute, you show the fuck out, and of course you're gonna get eyes. You're gonna get your eyes, but and as much as I don't like the attention, I do adore it sometimes because I mean you're giving off, or you're representing yourself to someone else who isn't out yet.
The
Someone
shade
is
in
looking
this
at
room
you,
is
and
astronomical.
they're looking at you like, oh, you're bomb. Oh, you're that shit. So that's kind of like that motivation that I do like about it because sometimes you get that one comment and that shit boosts you for the week. Like I get gassed easy, so
Ooh, you better feel yourself on this day.
With,
It's nothing. I get gassed easy.
Oh, we're allowed to.
Yes.
Right. With the negative note take, there's always that positive note take, and that's what I focus on a lot more than the negativeness of being black and queer and stuff like that.
Okay.
Because I mean, we get enough of that shit. I want something new. I need some lip gloss. They talk about the same shit every day. Getting chapped on that now.
Drew, do you think there are any drawbacks to being queer?
I think whenever you want to, like, especially for black families, I think being queer is a big thing that they don't even talk about. Like, in a sense of like, it's a hidden topic for my family at least. It's one of those things where like, you might be queer, but I don't want you to tell like everybody in the family, or like just keep it to like the main group that you have. But that's
like
one of the things that, yeah, especially for like when I'm at family gatherings, like you got to be like, okay, am I just gonna be like that one, the cousin that everybody knows is queer, or like am I gonna be like act straight and just play it like I'm just a regular part of the family? Like it's one of those things I think about sometimes. Or if I'm like going out into like maybe like a pride parade, or if I'm going somewhere, do I have to tell certain people that I want to go, or like if I'm posting something on like my social media, or like Facebook, where like all my family sees, like I have to always think about, well, what if I'm going to get a comment from my family that I don't feel safe about, or like things like that. But then again, I always think that I don't really care what anybody says about me, as long as I live the way I want to be, as long as I live a life purpose, and knowing that I'm going to be happy no matter what. Because I don't really care about people's opinions anymore than where I was 5 years ago, which like I thought that everybody's opinions validated me, but now like I am one person, and myself, and I don't really care about anybody else that's going to tell me that I'm not who I am, or like who's going to say like you have to be this in front of this group of people. Like I'm just going to be there, and if you accept me, you accept me. If you don't, well, fine, then I'm still going to be here, but you just got to live with that. And so that's usually what I just think about a lot of times when it's like, oh, if you're queer in this setting, what other precautions, or like what other ways are people going to tell you to shift your mindset or shift your mentality?
All right.
That's usually my thing.
I think everyone went except for me. Oops.
Yeah.
Hit it, baby.
Right.
Hi, baby. Hi, baby. You know what, Gerald? Here's $20.
What did I do?
You too cute. That's what you did.
Oh.
I didn't let this.
Oh.
Bitch, I'm a mop.
Oh.
Oh, not a mop.
I'm a
You
whole
know-
ass mop.
Okay, well, you the
call me
cutest mop on the
3-year-old. I'm
block.
about to taste mop water.
Ooh, come on, literature.
I'm the cutest mop behind the fridge that you don't get.
Listen, I was.
I hate
Listen,
not the
if
fixing the
SpongeBob
hair,
can be a
cutest
cute
mop
mop,
behind
you
the
can be a
fridge.
cute
You'll
mop.
never get
KK,
it.
bye.
I would say I think a drawback of being queer, honestly, is just honestly, I feel like I wish it was as easy as being straight sometimes. That's my only drawback, because it really does feel like an active fight sort of to exist, because it's either the fight literally where you're just having to fight with people's ignorance, or that subliminal fight where you have to sort of like fight to actually like not only validate yourself but really take up your space. It'd be so much easier if it felt more like I had a seat at a table and I didn't just sort of barge in like Cookie.
Hey, the only way we gonna get that seat at the table is just, actually, nah, fuck barging in. Just sit on the head person's lap. That's always fun.
You know, somehow that answer doesn't surprise me coming from you.
It doesn't.
I'm glad. See, and this is probably why everyone thinks I'm a top. Damn it.
I mean, you didn't
But I
say
feel
who
it.
the head person at the table was. You went to have a seat. Our last section of questions is touching on chosen families. Does everyone here actually have their connection of chosen families, or is it so slowly building? How is that working for? I'm finna choose who start this time. Marley, you ain't started nothing. You ain't started Nathan.
Wait!
You've been hiding, baby. You've been hiding.
Oh Lord. Chosen family. I mean, I have a bit of people that I would call my chosen family, and I feel like the more I interact, because I'm not much of an online person, but for some reason it just clicks for me when I meet those people online, and it's just like, I could keep you around. I trust having you around, and I want to have you around, and I want something to become of this later on. So it's a lot easier for me to have that people that I could go to about things that I meet online, because in person, Miami's trash. You can't meet nobody down here. But yeah, my chosen family, I would say I'm happy with. It isn't exactly growing right now, but I have my circle of people that I could go to, and I'm happy about that.
I like that. I like that a lot. Trey?
Well, how'd I fucking know? How'd I know? I saw it in your eyes. I saw it in your eyes.
Well, now since you've seen it, say it.
Ooh.
What was the question?
Okay, Chicken Little, what are we talking about?
What are we talking about? I'm sorry. I was super invested in what he was talking about that I kind of forgot the context in which he was saying it.
We were talking about chosen families.
Chosen families, all right. I feel like my said chosen family has only like barely started to grow. Like I didn't really have like close friends that like would ride or die until like I was in high school, and like it's been those same people. It's been about 4 or 5, maybe 6. Well, if you're adding college, maybe 6. I have about like 6 people in like my chosen family, and like it's growing. And like what I love about chosen families is like you can be way more open than like your actual family, because like there's not that fear of like judgment or hesitation, because these people have stuck by you. They've seen you at your best. They've seen you at your worst. Like they don't expect anything from you because they're not your parent. They know exactly what you're going through, and so that's one of my favorite things about chosen families.
Okay. You know, you didn't have to end the question with the question. This isn't a spelling bee.
Oh, no, I know. That's just how I speak, bitch.
This isn't Miss America either.
His speech was way better than mine. What are you talking about?
Seriously, you got kicked out the first round.
Oh, fuck you.
From the left to the right. Anyways.
From side to side.
I want to take a slight, like, not sidebar, but just, like, subsection of this question. Do we feel like maybe because we're a newer generation where chosen family is very much selective versus, like, survival, we've, like, retired the need for, like, the gay mom, the gay brother, the sister, the gay dad, like, the real, like, assigning people family roles thing?
That gets assigned for me.
No?
No.
I don't think so. I don't know.
I don't feel like I have a gay mama. I don't.
Yeah,
I think, Callie, that's because half the time your gay mom and gay dad are people that you would want to date. And so you stop seeing them in that role so that it's not weird later. See, and I personally think that is the shift that's the shift you're talking about, because we did have those roles, and those people used to be like your ride or dies, your pillars of support, your ace boon coons. And as it became more like it was less of a necessity and more of a choice. Like the need to keep those things separate became less necessary. And a lot of the times, if you really think about the people who you would consider a gay mom or a gay dad, gay brother, gay sister, they have some aspect of them that is someone you would want to date. And somebody can argue that with me, but my personal thing, the person I usually call my gay grandma, she had a very successful relationship, like moved halfway across the country to go and be with this woman. It didn't work out, but it was also like, yeah, gay grandma has been with this person for a considerable time, steady, healthy relationship, very into it. I don't have a gay mom because I am the gay mom.
Okay,
but I have like
that's what it is.
6 ex-husbands because the people that I am gay mom for or have gay dads that are like my very good friends that I would date. But also, they're not my type.
See, that's
they're a little bit my type, but they're missing some key junk.
I feel like you called me out, most definitely, because the problem is I don't have the gay mama because I have so many babies. I am a single black mother out
here struggling. You don't have a gay mom, it's because own. You are the gay mom.
Yeah.
You know what? Circle back to Mary J. Blige. I need to go and get me my 90s CD and just the Hennessy bottle. I'm searching for a real
Well, see, and I feel like when we claim those roles, you really have to think what each of those people are supposed to like. If you were to boil them down into a word, what it is that they're supposed to represent. Like, most people's gay moms are really confident in themselves and where they're going to be at. So confidence. Your gay mom gasses you nonstop, and you're like, I can literally do anything. Your gay dad is protection, will step up, like, without hesitation. Your gay brother is the person you like, I want to go do something stupid, and they're like, oh yeah, let's go. And your gay sister is the person you turn to, like, I am really struggling, and they're like, I'm here for you. And if you think about like those roles in like more the idea of what they're supposed to represent, it makes sense because what do you want from your final partner? You want to feel confident in the relationship. You want to feel protected. You want to feel comfortable where you're at. And you want to know that you have somebody who's going to have your back and wants to do things with you nonstop. And all of those end up the person you end up with or the people you end up with to some extent represent each of those factors just on a more, I don't know, complicated level, being your chosen family to being your partner. Y'all can argue with me on that, but that's my take on why I think that's not a thing.
I feel like it's fair.
That was really educational.
It makes
It
sense.
was. Drew, what's your take on the chosen family aspect of queerness?
I'm still like confused about what that is. Like, what do you mean?
It's like friends you deem so close that like these are like your second family, like people that like you think of as family, like your family away from your family.
There's basically, you have your friends and then you have your best friends and then you have those people that you really look to for one specific core value, and that's like those very like. This is that ride or die bitch right here.
Like you have like your friends, like you become acquaintances with when you're like older, and then you have your best friends that you keep in contact with like once a month, and then your chosen family is like this. We're 67 and this bitch is still coming to my house and we're laughing like shit for no reason.
I don't know if I'd say that I'd really have one like that because, well, for me, I've had to really restart my life in different areas, and each time that I've really restarted, I've met new people. So I would think that, like, each person that I met usually...
Do you have friends, like, in each of said places that you've been to? Like, do you have, like, that one cool friend that, like, you still keep in contact with, or did you cut them all off and did?
I'm getting hitchhiker vibes. I kind of am, and I'm not so
because, like, for me, I have always been the person where I've made friends wherever I've been, but there's always like one or two people that have actually stayed. So for me, I have my selected few, like less than 5, because I know that I can trust those people with
that would be your chosen family.
with
That is your chosen family.
That's your chosen family.
I guess so, but they wouldn't be queer because a lot of the people I know are all straight. So
yeah, your chosen friends don't have to be queer. It's just like a bond or a relationship that you share with somebody.
Oh, then yeah. I have people like that. I don't know. I guess so. Yeah.
Never looked at it like that.
Cheryl?
Yeah, I never looked at it like that.
And part of that is just it's a normal thing now. It's not something that you're like really supposed to like differentiate for. So that makes sense.
That's why I was saying we don't necessarily have that need for, like, we don't have that family value for survival anymore. It really just is integrated into our lives.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But Gerald, last but not least, you tried to sneak away. You really did.
I was so close.
You know you wasn't. You really
I
wasn't.
closed the webcam and everything.
I had my eyes on.
Chosen family. I don't know. I can't really say that I had like IRL like gay mom or a gay dad. If anyone, I was friends with one trans woman on PSN. We were both playing Marvel vs. Capcom, and that's where I'd get all my advice from. I didn't really have any like gay moms or gay dads because like I was one of the only people to come out in my high school. So if we didn't know who like such and such were gay, it just was never spoken of. So I don't know. I can say I do have more of a chosen family now. I have a lot more people into the community that can help me out with advice if I need to, which is great, and I love that. But I can't say I grew up with a chosen family, but I can say the family that I have picked throughout the bushes and thorns, it's nice, it's lovely, But I don't know if I can give anyone a label yet. Kima, I could probably give you gay auntie though.
You know what? I did not ask to be attacked like this.
Really attacked?
Wasn't it an attack? I didn't. Do y'all want this or do y'all not want this?
So then what kind of auntie am I? It matters. Am I the macaroni and cheese auntie or the potato salad auntie?
You the potato salad auntie.
Oh,
asshole!
No!
Why can't you be the baked beans auntie? Why can't you bring the soda in the cup auntie?
First of all, I thought you were the auntie bringing the seafood.
Oh, you the seafood auntie, Cammy. You on a whole other level.
Yeah, I give you seafood
You
auntie.
can be the mac and cheese auntie just as long as you don't put breadcrumbs in your shit.
No, hell no. Wait. Oh no, I haven't made macaroni and cheese.
You better use 4 different cheeses, bitch.
Oh baby, Drew's had my macaroni and cheese. Drew's had my macaroni and cheese.
Sorry, I'm over here messing up some gelato, so I refuse to turn my video back on.
You wrapping it up anyway, you good.
Damn, this is supposed to be my show. Oh. I was about to, but
well,
damn.
You have a lot of really strong energies here, Cammy. I don't even know why you're shocked. What the hell?
You're not wrong. You're really
You brought us here for a reason.
I really did. You know what? I didn't ask you to run your mouth. Shut up.
You brought me here. Of course I'm gonna run my mouth. What else do you know me for? I run my mouth. I'm smart as hell. And I like to be punished. These are like the 3 key aspects of my personality.
I promise you, on site, I got a rubber band for your calf.
I love that.
I got a rubber band for your calf, and I mean it.
Can't wait.
Okay, moving on to our second to the last segment. We call this one Plug in New Roots. We're going to talk about
I got this.
some music. It's time to build a playlist, ladies.
Wait a damn minute.
Oh, damn.
The gays are always ready with the music. It's like, but the bops. Okay, I'll start us
First of all, you let me drop my taste for free.
We're trying to play this.
For free?
For fun.
Okay, so I will start with the first song I have on my list. It's both a breakup anthem, but like also a pride anthem for no reason. It's basically Over You, B.O.I. by Alex Newell. Newell. I said what I said. Don't correct me.
Anyway, now that we know that she's wrong.
Oh.
I'll shade.
That's what he said.
Thank you.
Okay, who wants to select the next song since this bitch gonna get on my nerves?
No, you're not. I said.
I'm sorry. Remind me of the rules for our songs.
It's personal to you, so it doesn't have too many rules. Just what do you associate with Black queerness? Just the top 5 songs that come
Honey
to
by
mind.
Kehlani.
You are obsessed with that song, aren't you?
I'm what?
You're
She
obsessed
hit
with
the
that
nail.
song, aren't you?
I said.
It's a good. Listen.
It is a good song. It's a
You
very
asked
good
me
song.
about Black queer
I'm sorry.
presentation. That was a song that came out by a Black woman about loving girls. And again, her lines, I like my girls like I like my honey, hit because, I like my women like I like my money.
You know what?
Maybe she's mad. Maybe she made a point.
You brought me here. This is your fault.
I did. I really did.
One of the songs I said was "The Title" by Xavier Omer.
Oh yeah.
And the reason why I said you completely gave me the switch. Like I had to maneuver myself. But the reason why, because like he's really raw in his emotions, and he's basically just saying like, if there's not a title on this, then I don't fucking want it. He's like, say I'm yours and say you're mine.
That's a lot. Okay. We might have to go back to the Q&A section because I got commitment issues.
Whoa.
That's a lot. Moving right along. Drew, do you have a song for us today?
Call Me Mother by RuPaul. I think that's my go-to all the time.
That's a classic.
It is.
Because I keep listening to that and then Janelle Monáe. Both back to back.
Yeah.
Oh, if we're talking, okay, we're gonna talk about drag queen music. Constellations by Adore Delano.
Oh God.
Okay, that's actually pretty good though.
Constellations by Adore
was
Delano
good.
or Better Than
Notable
Breeze by Adore
mention.
Delano.
Are you obsessed with Adore?
Monet Exchange's album was cute too.
That was.
Oh,
I mean,
thank God for that woman.
Pride 2019. I was
Thank
obsessed
Lord
with There
for
For
that
You.
woman.
I was so obsessed with that song.
Fucking who else?
I mean, Drag Me If You Must. What's the damn? I can't think
Did
of.
not say it's raining men.
No. The song. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna look at my list because I had this memorized. But like, what's formality? New Phone. Who This by Cakes the Killer. Honestly, like that's the energy I'm putting
That
in.
sounds familiar. That sounds familiar.
Or Super Love.
LGBT Cupcake.
Yes.
Ooh.
Super Love by
Gang,
Toronto.
gang, gang, gang,
It's different.
Oh, I was just thinking about that song.
See, I love LGBT by Cupcake, but then she gave us a better version on Euphorize.
Yo, Lord Jesus should have not have made that hard.
Oh, Jesus.
She gave us Crayons, and Crayons snapped harder than LGBT.
Crayons was one of my favorite songs.
Crayons
That
was
from
good.
the album.
Yes.
I gotta listen to that. I don't think I've heard that one.
What are you doing with your
I
life?
just love that
don't
woman.
understand.
I just love that woman. Wait, do I have to plug?
Yes, you do. We all have to plug 5 songs. This is gonna be a long ass playlist this week.
Oh,
Distraction by
wait,
Kehlani.
what?
25
Wait,
songs.
you're already at, damn. That's
Are we
4.
adding it somewhere?
I'm at 3.
26,
I can't count.
26 songs.
How do we feel about Distraction by Kehlani?
I mean, that works for me because, like I said earlier, I got commitment issues.
I support.
I like
Go
it.
get behind it.
A
I'm
distraction.
gonna have to be problematic. I'm gonna have to say Azealia Banks, Anna Wintour.
You know, we
Just
love
for the
I
that.
was
time.
debating. I was
But-
debating on having
Her
her.
titties was sitting in
I
that
was
video
really
too.
listening.
Can we talk about it?
That bitch got a mouth, but that beat.
Y'all
and that
do
mouth
can
be
you
going
run
up
for me,
sometimes.
Hydrado? Yes, I
About
got
calling
it.
her
Yeah.
name.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yo.
You've not heard Anna Wintour?
No.
Get the fuck out of my house
Also-
right now.
Also, not Anna Wintour, but 212. Not 212. 1997. It's like one of her old.
1991?
Ooh, I know them damn words.
That
Oh
one.
my god.
That one. Or is it 1991? One
It's
of them.
1991.
Yeah.
Excuse-moi. Excuse-moi, Chavez.
Yes.
Ooh, la la la. Fern with the food French.
I don't know if
Maybe
it's
They've been told with the chicken pastry, chocolate
Hey.
cake.
but Nails Hair Hit Healed by Project Call.
Nails, hair, hips,
Oh,
heels.
Tajik Hall.
Okay.
Ooh, I had that. Damn it.
My nails, hair, hips, healed.
Feel like I'm at a damn
Okay.
test.
Ooh,
And you
Topic
just like,
Hall.
I know, because I'm
I
trying to
don't
think of how
remember
many
the
songs I know that I really think fit this, and I got 2.
You're thinking too on the nail,
And
baby.
Kevin
They don't
Oh
Abstract.
my
have
god. Topic Hall, I like boys.
am I allowed to say the FAG word?
That's not what I'm picking. That's not what I'm picking. If anything, I'm picking.
I think you're allowed because we are.
Okay, Fag by Todrick Hall. That's a vibe right there.
Relove by Todrick Hall. Bye.
Fag.
Blow Your
saying the title
Mind
of
by
the word.
Dua Lipa.
I mean, if we're going
I
Dua,
just, I like that song.
I'm going future nostalgia.
Hey,
if we
that
gotta go
whole
Dua.
song is basically, if you got a problem, too bad for you. I'm not gonna be any less the shit than I am. And it's a personal anthem for me, so.
I can tell.
I think we have to agree that this song has to be played at least once during Pride Month, and that's Born This Way by Lady Gaga.
Oh, without a doubt.
I mean, sorry.
That has to be played at least
I
once.
mean, if we're gonna do
A
that,
gay crime. That's like a gay crime. That is a gay crime against gays if you don't do
That's
it.
I don't know. Like, but sadly, that's not my Lady Gaga song. Like, I like Born This Way, but I don't know.
I mean,
Oh,
my
no.
personal song for her is, damn it, how's it go? I don't even remember. I just remember this one lyric because it talks about lavender blondes. Like, I don't even think that it's the go-to song. It's just a song that, like, it needs
Yeah,
to be
you're right.
played.
hmm
Like, you know, it doesn't have to be your anthem, but you can't say it's not somewhere on the list.
so you feel
Right.
like it's obligatory.
Basically.
Or
Forrest Gump.
yes! Oh, my god, yes!
Come in,
Yes!
I want the world to
Yes!
know. Got the
Whoever
shit
said
show.
Forrest Gump, thank you.
Forrest Gump is
You
mine.
can come to the cooking.
Forrest Gump.
I'm not here.
You can come to the cooking.
It has to.
You come to the.
I Kissed a Girl by Katy Perry.
I'm coming out by
Oh,
Diana
yes.
Ross. The
Yeah,
fuck?
I was gonna say that too. I think I already said that.
This gonna be a
Listen,
long
the minute
list.
Cuba Gooding Jr. did
I'm
a
gonna be
dance
problematic
to that in
and
boat
say
trip.
R. Kelly is coming out the closet.
We not. Please show yourself out immediately. You know your way to the door.
Oh, me?
Thank you for your time. Goodbye. No, Trey's going home. Say bye, everyone.
Bye, Trey. It was nice to talk to you.
So fucking annoying. Ah,
I'm back.
bitch, I'm back by popular
Can I
demand.
can I randomly plug "Girls Like Girls" by Haley Kiyoko?
Or Girls Boys by Brandon Urie, Panic at the
Look at
Disco.
this go.
Yes!
We'd like
yes!
to just put
yes!
them both.
Yes.
I remember that.
Gerald,
That
where's
is a-
the next bop? You've been lacking. Nah, come back. Come back.
First of all,
You will
know I
not
listen
let
to very
Gerald
problematic
rest.
songs. This is a hard.
Oh, did somebody say
song.
GUI by Lady Gaga though?
Oh, I wanna be that.
Wait.
Gee.
Why? We need that.
If we're
is
talking,
Beyonce's Green Light a thing?
No.
Is that a?
Beyonce's
Oh, don't get me started on Beyonce.
oh no, I
Damn it.
forgot we have the Beehive member.
To
You
not.
can't. You don't remember when she got up in that white room shit and she was killing.
I
that
remember
shit?
in the leather. I remember. No, he didn't stand up. He stood up for it.
Is he in a? Never mind.
That was my shit. Okay.
Mind your business.
Damn. I know I look like I'm in an asylum. I swear to God, I'm not. I'm in a.
You know, but like maybe
Oh,
you should be.
Make Me Feel by Janelle Monáe.
Yes.
I don't know
I
if
love
I'd
that
give
whole
it 5
album.
at
The
this
way
point.
you make that gives very
Wait, can I be a
Proud
white girl?
bisexual
What about that one
vibes.
song about being fly like a G6?
But we
No,
put Lady
absolutely
Gaga on here,
not.
so I'm pretty
Wait.
sure
Why
white
would
girls are
Fari's
acceptable
movement
as long
ever
as they've
be-
proven to be allies.
Gerald, turn over
Yeah.
your. No, your LGBT flag is removed this month.
Fly like a G6 is
You
cute.
ain't got your body feeling high.
If
like a
anything,
We gonna get it, do it right, get
If
slizzard,
anything,
in the
Rocketeer.
Nice.
No,
Not even Rocketeer.
no.
So on Spotify, they have a Black Queer and Proud playlist, which is actually pretty dope.
I
Wait,
saw.
when did this happen? Hold on,
Those are cute.
rewind.
It's a cute
Literally
one.
just Google black queer songs.
Black Queer and Pride.
Yeah.
It popped up on my the little recommendations they have, and I was like, oh, okay, that's cute.
Okay,
What's this?
I'm gonna put the song. Since we're talking toxic and problematic songs, I'm gonna put it out there. Girlfriend by Eminike. That seems like every story I
I'm
have
so
ever.
sorry. I feel like I should know it and I don't.
I don't know.
Okay,
Oh,
I'll
no.
take you through the chorus
Are
very
we
quickly.
lost?
If your girlfriend knew about me and you, about what we do, tell me what would she do?
Oh, that
Oh
joint.
wait, if we're gonna okay,
That-
her too.
I think I
and
heard
might,
it.
This
I
might
think I heard it.
catch
I
me
never
off guard.
knew the name.
Little Secret by Escape.
Ooh.
Wait.
You're
Escape.
my little
Okay.
secret, and
Alright.
that's how we should keep it.
I mean,
Yeah.
SW. Okay, that's cute, but like, if we're going '90s, I feel like we gotta go SWV because that was SWV's bag, being the side chick. Like, no shade to them, that was their bag.
That was.
Literally, I'm so into you with talking about somebody with a girlfriend the entire time.
True. Damn.
I still.
They
or
really glorified
fucking,
the hell
I Wanna
being
Know
a
What
side
Love
chick
Is
back
by
then.
Mariah Carey.
They really did. Yo, let me tell you, the reason why I'm a hoe is because of Missy Elliott. I'm putting all my blame on that bitch.
Oh.
I really am.
Wait, how you get whole energy from Missy?
I got a cute face.
How
He
did
said
you
he
get whole
played
energy
hot
from
gir-
Missy? I
he
got a
played
cute
hot
face,
girl and
chubby
it was
waist,
over.
thick waist, inch shape.
You know
Ooh.
what?
Make them do what
That
double
song
Make
doesn't
them
make
do
me
what
feel
That's
like
my
double
bad bitch
take.
energy.
that doesn't make me feel like being a hoe though. That song makes me
Keep
feel
your
like
ass on my bump, and think you can.
That's the thing you start the class with.
you know what?
What do you mean?
Missy Elliott is who I listen to in the mirror. That's why when Lizzo and Missy Elliott made a song together, I'm like, this makes sense.
Yeah.
Missy.
That's
Missy
mirror
was
music
that
for me.
freak
Elliott's
bitch.
verse in that Lizzo song was trash. She was purring.
Is
the
it
entire
worth
time.
it? Let me
Yeah,
work it.
It
was
by sing
kinda-
down, flip it, and reverse it.
I wasn't feeling her repetition in that Lizzo song. I'm sorry.
I
I
Oh,
could
I
vibe
didn't even
with
get a
it, but
repeat.
I could vibe with it, but it was nothing special.
Lord.
Like every other end of her sentence, she's like, I'm just like, ma'am, cut it down.
I mean, but also if you think about the lyrics to "Work It," it's a similar aesthetic, just I guess purring instead of keep your eyes on my won't. You think you can handle this, but don't. See?
Now don't
But she-
play her now.
but she did it with
because
two
Soccer City
lines.
Was a hit. Soccer City was a hit, and that was nothing but sex.
Oh, baby,
I don't
Missy
wanna-
is
Ooh.
always gonna be in my female top 5. We not gonna do that one.
I mean, if we're gonna
Suck it
talk
to
about
me like
music
you
for
want
gays,
to,
we gotta talk
ooh.
about the Queen of Gays, Mariah
I
Carey.
can take it like
Mariah
a
Carey's
tell
not the
you.
Queen of gays. Who
She
said
is.
that?
I did.
Wait.
Because I'm a lamb.
Who are we electing as what?
Exactly.
Like,
When-
are you really gonna sit up here and tell me she didn't change the world with "I Want to Know What Love Is"?
No.
Y'all don't love this
What?
one as much as I
First
do.
of all, the first time I ever heard that song was
Wait,
because
is this? I want to know what love is.
yeah, I heard the song
yeah, I
on a
don't know.
commercial. I definitely did.
Miss Make It Through the
Wait.
Rain, Miss Hero, and Miss I Want to Know What Love Is were gay anthems.
No.
Yes, they were.
I don't
Oh
know.
no.
Am I the minority in this situation?
You're not the minority. You just taking an L. Just it's okay. It's okay. Take it with grace. Take it with grace.
I guess I'm taking my L with grace.
Thank you. Now sashay away.
Bitch, I'm back by popular demand. Miss Vanjie. Miss Vanjie.
Vanjie.
Bitch, America wanted me back.
Okay.
God.
Bad Bunny, Grotto.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all listen to Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
That's a whole different.
Bad Bunny's definitely a queer icon, though. We can't deny him.
He is.
If we get okay,
He's
I'm
that
not
line.
saying we shouldn't recognize
He has
him,
a woman.
But if we recognize him, we gotta recognize Lil Nas.
No, we don't.
Exactly.
Well, actually, unpopular opinion. I'm okay. I'm okay with Lil Nas X being in there because, like, we have gays that aren't necessarily good at things. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Was I not supposed to be that loud? Was I not?
I mean, it's not like you were loud and wrong.
Okay.
The volume in this podcast is astronomical.
Astronomically. It is way too loud.
We still waiting on Gerald to deliver bops. You got distracted.
I gave you like 2, 4.
The minimum is 5, sweetie.
Thank you.
Tammy, I don't know if I've met my quota.
You know, you've not either. I was coming on your door next,
I'm not
but
sure.
like,
How much should I give?
Bitch. It's a lot.
I thought you about to sing Amazing Grace. I swear to God.
you know,
Is
sometimes
anything by
gays
Big
need to be
Frida
baptized.
an answer? Because honestly, I can't choose one Big Frida song where that is like, all right, that's my bop. Because I'm like a quarter Baltimore bitch. So
This is what I want y'all to do
beat
for
gotta
me.
come on.
Oof.
Thinking about. And I'm going up. Don't let me grab this shelf. I will, man.
Okay, Drew.
I mean, I have like "In Your Eyes" by The Weeknd, mainly because I just like the message of the song and like what it means. But that or a Kevin Abstract, "Miserable America,"
Miserable.
just because I like Kevin Abstract. Yeah.
I've not heard that song though. I'm gonna definitely have to check it out after I built this playlist.
Yeah, it's kind of slow, but I mean, I like the message is something.
Jerusalem, we waiting on your songs. Jenny from the block.
You said Roy? Wait, what?
She said Jerusalem.
Oh, I think I added like 5 or
Jessica
20.
Rabbit. She know who I'm talking to.
Oh, you talking to me?
Ma'am.
Oh, Lord.
On site. Trust. On site.
Wait, no, are you talking? Why am I getting beat up? What did I do?
You haven't met your quota, sweetie.
I don't even know how many I've given.
You've given 1.
You literally, you went on a whole ramble about
one
Wait,
song.
no, she gave us 2, I think.
I gave
Yeah, it
like
was
4.
Did you? But did you?
I gave nails, hair, hips, heels. I gave
That's
girls like girls. I gave honey.
Honey.
I gave. I don't know.
See, I trying to
but
jump my
I'm
home
saying
girl.
I'm coming out because I can't remember the lyrics. I can't remember
It's
the title.
upsetting to me and my
That is
homegirls because you really don't want to get these songs right now. And if you don't want to get these songs, what we supposed to listen to?
If you can just give 2
You
more,
are giving my taste off for free.
And like, okay, so I know they're supposed to be anthems, and we can like slap white artists in here, right?
Yes.
Only if they're for the culture.
Yeah, of course if they're for the culture, but I'm like looking through like all of my romantic playlists and just like,
It's a white
damn.
man.
Oh, and I just make me feel
Celine
like
Dion
no,
is
no, no,
allowed.
I gave my 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's,
Wait,
yeah,
but what
she
was
did.
number 4 then? What was number 4?
I'm coming out.
Oh, I said that first of all. I definitely said
No,
that.
I sang it first.
Mind your business.
She set the damn quota and she didn't even make it.
I have all my songs. I'm trying to facilitate conversation.
Whatever.
Here, I'll see if I can find you one more just because you want to fight me so bad.
I do.
Could I
But
throw
you
on
don't like
black
it, so.
brown skin
Can I
girl?
say-
Sorry,
Sailor Moon
can I
theme
flat?
song?
I'm gonna have to
That's my
be
shit.
really, really weak right now.
Ooh,
See, you know.
I know. Hold on. Wait a damn minute.
You really got a whole cookie. Yes.
Why are you over here? For what?
No.
Oh, bitch,
Okay, we're
hang
not
on.
doing that.
Hang on.
Victoria Monet, who?
We're playing Monopoly now.
Cause you already know what the fuck going on up in here.
You know what?
I will
You know
filter this
what?
bitch.
I
and
got
will
one for you,
transform
Cammy.
so fucking fast.
S&M by Rihanna.
Fucking
I'm
period.
with the shit.
I think that's more of a personal fetishize.
Shut up,
than that
shut
is.
Hold on. I'm
She
on
said
her
it was my
side here.
personal anthems. That's my.
I'm definitely on her side.
You're not wrong.
Plus, we gotta
Oh, that's
represent
the
the leather.
case.
We gotta represent the leather community. We do.
We sure do, and I'm here for it.
I mean, I do
Yeah,
casually
I'm
slap
a
on a
pussy.
choker. I really do.
Oh, so we can't come over.
Okay.
Okay, I'm really lacking. Okay, I have 2 songs by Janelle Monáe. My first one's gonna be "What Is Love." It's from the Rio 2 soundtrack. So a lot of people probably haven't heard it, and I'm okay with that. And my second one also has another queer icon and queen. It's "Do My Thing" by Estelle and Janelle Monáe.
Oh, Estelle's
Ooh.
a bad bitch.
Estelle been a bad bitch before Steven Universe, but then like cemented her forever.
I am a conqueror.
Oh well, we gonna submit then.
That was problematic now.
What is
Well,
she
actually, no,
saying?
I'm a
What is
conqueror
the
by
name of
Estelle.
that song?
Just the Estelle version.
Just the Estelle version. I was like,
We don't talk about him. Not right now.
not right now.
Oh.
Someone said,
Okay.
someone said I look like him, and I was deeply offended. I swear to God, if you say you see it,
Well. Okay, so I've got Brown Skin Girl. I've got LGBT by Cupcake. Yes, I'm talking about you.
Yes, ma'am.
Keep going. That's only 2.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
See, she's
I mean-
sabotaging us.
I did not say 2. My memory's trash, and I can't remember, but I know it wasn't 2.
Then what the rest of them? What the rest?
Brown skin.
Where are
What
the
the hell did I
receipts? I
say?
need you to
Brown skin girl.
present them.
I'm not gonna look at my damn phone again.
I would like receipts and Carfax, please. And thank you.
Oh. There was Brown Skin Girl, Fag by Todrick Hall. What else was the other one? Shit. Oh, maybe you're right.
I usually am. Welcome to Capricorn life.
Gang.
Alright. Wait for your season.
And she's mad.
I'd like to say Be Yourself by Taylor Bennett. That is Chance the Rapper's bisexual brother. He has some very good music.
What?
Him too? Taylor Bennett?
Yeah,
I didn't know Chance the Rapper had a bisexual brother.
If anything, it looked more
he
like
does, and he is fine.
Yes, he.
Wait, let me find this real quick.
Immediately Googling.
See, I'm putting y'all on. What else?
Favorite colors is my shit.
Favorite? Oh yeah.
Wait, that's really his brother.
That's really his brother.
It is his brother. I mean,
Wig.
it's fine as hell.
Snatched.
Bo.
Watch him be bisexual, but he has a girlfriend.
I mean, hold on.
He does.
I
I think
Let's
he
not
does.
do that.
If I'm being honest. No, if I'm gonna be honest, I think he does have a girlfriend.
And that's okay.
Not for me. Shit.
People say I look like Chance the Rapper.
I mean, just because he's balls deep don't mean he ain't gonna be. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that.
You can be balls deep either way.
Oh my god.
This is why I love jazz. She's so inappropriate, but she's inappropriate at the right time sometimes.
Never in the classroom, only outside.
Gerald, please come to the main
Yeah.
office.
What about
It
RP.
just
Flower
occurred
Boy by
to me, what if my
Tyler, the
students
Creator?
ever look my name up and find
Sir,
this?
you are at capacity.
I'm just putting
Gerald,
it out
please
there.
come to the office. Please. I repeat, Gerald, come to the office. We need some. We need
How many
songs.
songs have I given?
3, I think.
3?
I thought it was 4 or 5.
Right. I thought.
I never would have thought picking 5 songs would have been this hard.
It's
me
not.
see.
That's what.
It should have been this hard.
I mean, hold on. This.
I mean, you
I
even
listen
said a
to
quote
hood
of
rat
what you
shit.
wanted.
Let's clarify. I listen to some ghetto stuff. So you're asking me to go into a topic. I'm like,
I am a hood rat.
ugh.
If you don't give me the bops, I'm ready.
I'll see with a pen and paper though.
I am a. I don't need a pen and paper. I play this back.
I'm a very problematic bitch. I listen to a lot of Azealia. I listen to a lot of.
Hold on.
We
You
don't
call
have
Azalea
to.
Banks being a bowdy bitch? Okay.
A what?
You call listening to Azalea Banks being a bowdy bitch? Okay.
No. All I'm
Okay.
saying is she speaks her words. They offensive, but they nice. But that bitch can rap.
Okay, that's different though. But Azalea reading somebody down for filth is not the same as her music. That's not ghetto.
The reason why.
Her music gay as hell.
Yeah.
He's really having the hardest time trying to find 2 more songs.
I'm sorry. I stomped on all his dreams.
Y'all really did. Like, shit. The fuck
wait a
y'all
minute.
want me to...
You really only gave us
Captain
Big
Hook, Meg Thee
Frida.
Stallion. That's my extra one.
Ooh.
You gave
No,
Big
if I'm
Frida.
gonna say Megan Thee Stallion, I wouldn't even say Captain Hook. I would say like her old freestyle, cause she killed that fucking
The
freestyle when she was
the
in that
Stally
street.
freestyle. I know which one you're talking about.
Yes.
I want to bust
That
it on
shit
your
was-
face. No, stop.
Yo.
I'm not finna do this.
That.
I'm
not finna-
Yo. That freestyle.
She
I wouldn't
cut
man.
up.
She
See,
did not have any reason to cut up like that.
but can we make an
Exactly,
honorary mention though? If we can make an honorary mention, I want to throw in,
Be careful with me. By
good
Cardi
at no good at from Tina Snow, cause that the Tina Snow entire
Yeah.
project was looked over and underappreciated.
It was.
It was. It really was.
See,
Fucking what's that other song she made?
I'm running through
I
a
like
nigga
Cocky
house
as
like a
fuck.
Tomb Raider.
Cocky as fuck.
I hate that they put
I'm
that
running
song
through a
over
nigga house
that
with
white lady running out of Target with the lamps. I
I'm listening
really
to
hated
that song.
that.
I'm running through your nigga house
I
like a
was so
Tomb Raider.
mad. Running through your nigga house like a Tomb Raider. And she took off of those fucking lamps.
Yo. Shit. Give me a fifth. I don't know. Throw me a bone.
Billie Eilish.
I said a
Ooh.
bone.
That was a bone. I'm trying to give you a leg up here. Billie Eilish.
The face alone.
Wait, sorry, I have to ask. What Billie Eilish songs are
Which
you have
one?
in mind?
Right, like
Which Billie
Um,
Eilish?
on topic.
Billie
Is that
Eilish.
underwater? Is that what you're
I'm
talking
sure she's an ally, but like I'm thinking about the songs of her that I've listened to, and I'm like, none of those.
The only song
jump
that comes
out
to
me
mind from
that
Billie
I would
Eilish
call a
is
clear
definitely
anthem.
gonna be it's gonna be Bad Guy. Honestly, it would have to. It would have to.
I was about to say Bad Guy.
Okay, yeah, Bad Guy is good.
I mean,
would
you could
agree
also
with
do
that.
My Boy.
It's a bad guy.
You could do My Boy.
I'm here for Bad Guy.
I feel so sad because I refuse to mention Lana Del Rey's name anymore.
We don't talk about her. She on
Right,
timeout right
she
now.
had so many,
Look,
and then she
Question.
did that.
Can we talk about Doja?
No,
Is
Oh,
that
Lord.
is she,
No,
I'm not
because
finna get
she
dragged. Not
messed up my
today.
list.
I'm not getting dragged
I
today.
miss her.
Look, okay. If I allow Doja into this
Doja Cat
playlist,
situation
just
is
know I do
complicated.
not support these songs. These are solely blame Black Yoshi for these. You can find him on Twitter at Black Yoshi SSB.
Hey, promotion.
I mean, I was gonna plug all of you guys' tags at the end. Wait a minute. I think everyone's gone on the songs. We can do. Oh,
What's your Instagram though?
How do you not remember your Instagram?
So what's y'all's Instagram?
Oh, we'll do that in a second. Because, like, we got to do our final
Okay.
segment.
We ain't done yet?
Okay.
Our last segment's very quick.
I
I call
was
this
the
segment
last.
Turning a New Leaf. It's basically
He said
just about
second to
giving
last.
advice. Just one quick bit of advice. I'm going to start, honestly, I'll start this one out. My bit of advice isn't from me. It's something that I have actually respected a lot. It's a very common phrase, and it comes from one of my favorite mentors in life. T.S. Madison. Be yourself, bitch.
Yeah, that's
Step your
very-
pussy up,
Yeah.
honey. Get a
If you don't
job.
have a gay
Own a
mom, you
business,
do
bitch.
now.
Suck a
Suck a
dick.
dick.
Oh Lord.
Who wants to go next? Who has advice for the girlies and guys?
I think my favorite way to look at things is you don't grow in your comfort zone, but you have to love all, trust few, and do wrong to none.
Ooh.
I like
That's
that.
fine.
Ooh.
What kind of back of a poetry book quote is that?
What kind of fortune cookie quote is that?
I sat in a coffee shop too long as quote. Okay.
I'm going.
I mean, my book is coming out.
Oh, yes, yes.
I'll say, respect your boundaries as well as others, and live to please yourself and no one else.
Okay. Jazz?
Baby, your standards are too high. Also, if you don't have a gay mom, you do now.
You've been adopted. Marley?
Remember that people's opinions of you don't validate the person that you know you are to be.
Okay.
Snap, snap, snap.
Mm-hmm.
And to wrap
I
us
didn't know if you could hear the snaps, so I had to say it.
Oh, we got them snaps. Them was loud as hell. Them was ghetto ass snaps. You don't get out. Yo,
Listen, I can be ratchet and articulate at the same time.
we stand duality.
Rat chicken.
Black people are not monoliths. And to close out this segment, we have Gerald.
Gerald.
I'm sorry.
It's the face.
Black Yoshi.
Uh-huh.
Ooh!
You should. Well, I guess I go through my grandfather's words, which is what he did. What he told me when I was going to tournaments is you always should try to outdo yourself from what you've done yesterday, because that is a faster way of progression. And also, if you gain too much pride, don't be afraid to knock that bitch down, because the view down there is nice too. But
That's why you
about
be
it.
dressing so good. You always competing with yourself. This bitch can dress. I swear his Snapchat name is Ranch because he be dressing.
Well,
I don't think he took that as a compliment.
that face literally
Can't
said,
breathe.
I hate it here.
I can't breathe.
Okay, where I'm gonna let Trey. Where can we find you at? Cause I know you have to go soon. Where can we find you at?
ooh,
You can find my Twitter
Twitter.
at.
You gonna dig up Twitter now? You ain't seen that bitch in 3 years, but you gonna dig up Twitter now?
Okay, y'all can add, okay, how about this? Y'all can add me on Snapchat at Trey_royalty. How about that?
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, just Snapchat. Marley, where can we find you?
Do
you have anything
literally
you wanna plug?
anywhere? Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. It's all just gonna be GreyBiiues. BLLUES.
Oh, she's different.
Yes, I spell gray like the United Kingdom people.
Ooh.
Shit, I can't even talk.
like the United
Grey.
Kingdom people.
Okay.
UK people out there.
Drew, do you have some things you want to plug? Do you have anywhere you want, like, we can find you?
Avopocus, my Instagram. That's my spiciness.
I thought it was an Avopocus. I always thought it was like an avocado reference.
No, Avopocus. I mean, so I've heard some Avopocus, but it's Avopocus.
Literally, your
On
ringtone freshman
Instagram.
year was peel the avocado.
Wow. Big show.
Gerald, where can we find you?
To find all of my things, it's Black Yoshi, and then afterwards it's SSB. That's for Twitter, Instagram, and I believe TikTok. And then my Snapchat is Black_Yoshi.
Okay. And
I make dumb shit.
oh, I mean,
They can't see me, but it's a peace sign.
you can also find his support
I
page
make dumb
at
shit.
you can find his support page at Team Black Yoshi as well. He didn't think to
Yes.
plug, but yes. Go and show
I'm
him
sorry,
all
that's
the love.
That's your priority, you know.
You know,
So
not disappearing. Not get back here this instant.
you know.
Definitely went and ran away for a second. Just and
Is
gotta
that,
go.
is that on my plug? Is that everything? Twitter? Thing? Yeah. I'm single, by the way. Hey, y'all. That's it. I don't know.
And
I don't know what else to fuck.
okay, and what kind of people do you date?
Ooh, me?
There's only one right answer to this. Hood niggas.
What kind of people I date?
Hood niggas. Where the hood niggas at?
This is why you're toxic.
Yeah.
This is why you're toxic.
Ah, hood niggas.
I love her. I love her.
Okay, and last but not least,
Last but not least.
last but not least,
Lot neat.
Jezebel.
Don't call me that. Just because I'm a whore doesn't mean
Oh.
anything.
You said it, not me. Where can we find you, sweets?
Oh, I'm terrified to give this because, again, if my students ever find this, I'm over.
I mean, you don't have
you
to.
can find
It's up
me-
to you.
If you find me, you can find me on Twitter at it's just Giselle, JAZELLE. You can find me on Instagram at either the Misadventures of Jazz or Missjazthomas, and those are really the only things I'm on. So that's the only thing you should find me on. Also, I am also single. Call it.
Okay,
Give,
I,
Right.
give me a book
Call me.
recommendation.
I didn't even think to do the roundabout. Who here isn't single? Wait, Drew. Drew has partnered. I remember. You got
Yeah.
Swedish Bay. I remember.
Swedish Bay.
Yeah, I was gonna say Swedish Fish, but that's candy.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Does that mean all the rest of us are single?
I think
Wow.
that's exactly what that means.
Must be fucking nice.
honestly.
Must be fucking
Well,
One
nice.
is coming for you.
If you know. For all the pretty people watching.
Well, I thank you all for tuning in. It has been me, La Rosa Negra, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Bye, y'all.